groundbreaking 1971 LP, Aqualung. Their latest album, Rock Island, has just gone silver, as they say, with sales nearing 75,000. I went to Pinewood Studios to see the band in rehearsal and to talk to frontman and principal songwriter Ian Anderson.
Well, Jethro Tull was originally, I believe, an 18th century English agriculturalist who invented the seed drill. He was also an amateur musician, and a fairly accomplished one on a local basis. And he made his first seed drill, so the history books tell us, from the foot pedals of his local church organ, where he was the church organist. I have to say, it's really not my favourite name. I find it more than a little embarrassing, Jethro Tull. It's a bit like calling yourself Robin Hood or, you know, Admiral Nelson or something, isn't it? Barry, everyone who's got any great ideas for a name for an aging sort of dinosaur rock band, you know, something they've got a ring to it, you know, send them in. I think in the early days we were described erroneously as being a conceptual sort of band, that we made these concept albums, but in the case of Aqualung, which was the album that started off that kind of definition, it was really just an album that had about 4 or 5 songs that were vaguely on the same general subject material, lyrically speaking. And the rest of the songs had absolutely nothing to do with those. But we somehow got tagged with this concept album thing. As far as Rock Island's concerned, it's kind of more like Aqualung, or it began that way because there were about 4 songs, maybe 5 songs that had this sort of similar notion of, you know, the loneliness of the individual in sort of the urban society. Like I would say about most of the records, it's just a collection of songs. If you look at it from that point of view, you're on safe ground. Once you start trying to attach significance to these songs, you know, concept of what's he really trying to say here, then you're into a real quagmire. Because even I don't know what I'm writing about, so how on earth are you going to figure it out? To be doing it at 40, I mean, obviously you've got to just, you know, no point in kidding yourself. You can do it on the same physical level, but I mean 85% of the way, yeah, on a good night maybe 90, but no, I mean there's a bit of life in the old dogs yet.
The life and work of